4 passes and 2 parking passes.
A local resident who is new to our community is giving back to her neighborhood already by creating a free food shelf. 23 ABC's Daniela Garrido joins us live after talking with her on the reason behind this cause. Daniela?
That's right. Good morning. So she said she wanted to do a good deed for her new neighborhood. And up until a couple of days ago, there was actually a food shelf right here on the corner of Niles and Edmonton. But as you can see, all that's left is this cabinet. She said her idea for this good deed didn't really go as planned.
For the last 2 months, a shelf has stood on the corner of Plans and Stein Road with free food for neighbors in need.
Just to give back. It's a hard time right now. Everyone's lost their jobs, everyone's hurting, everyone's struggling, and everyone needs food. And so I just wanted to give that idea that there's people in need out there, and if we can help, why not?
The woman behind the shelf wanted us to keep her identity anonymous for safety reasons, but she hopes the message behind her project can inspire others.
My hope is just to give the idea to other people that maybe they'll start a stand at their place or maybe on their neighborhood and just get the idea going, and maybe the more people that do it, the better.
She moved to Bakersfield in the middle of the summer and noticed a need for food in her community.
I put a little variety of, fruit, vegetable, cereal, juice, pasta sauce. There's cookies for the kids here.
Initially, she started the food shelf with her own leftover food and later started to receive monetary and grocery donations from neighbors.
I received a lot of positive feedback from people, people wanting to help donate food. I would sit here and see cars pull up and people putting food on the stands on the corner. But I have received a few negative things too, So I had someone call the code enforcement on me, complain to the city. Saying it's drawing the wrong crowd, that kind of thing.
Recently, her shelf was stolen, and while a local company donated a new shelf for her, she's worried neighbors and local businesses are bothered by the crowd coming to her shelf.
I lost my stand, they stole it, and they vandalized my little spot, tore my signs down, and the community came through for me, and it was a blessing.
Although she doesn't plan to continue the food shelf, through her Facebook group called Food is Free Bakersfield, she's taking orders from families in need.
And that was my list of completed boxes that I did for Sunday. I grew up not having much. I grew up poor, just me and my mom, and we didn't have a car, we didn't have food, so if I know that a child goes to sleep with a full stomach, it makes me happy, so.
She says she doesn't plan to continue the food shelf on this corner because, as you can see, there was people leaving things scattered around. She also said she didn't want to distract from the businesses like the Pizza Hut right here, and she said she noticed a lot of people taking advantage of the food shelf and taking more than what they needed. So now she did start a Food is Free Bakersfield Facebook page, and she hopes that families will write in there if they are in need of any food, and she plans to make food boxes for them. For now, we're live in Bakersfield. I'm Daniela Garrido, 23 ABC News, connecting you.
Well, later this morning, the mission will be providing food